exposing the secrets of ancient civilizations. Why are there not more people talking about the first farms and cities? Picture this. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors roamed the earth as nomadic tribes, hunting and gathering just to survive. They moved with the seasons, following the migration patterns of animals and the growth cycles of plants. Life was a constant quest for sustenance, and survival was never guaranteed. Then, everything changed with one revolutionary idea: farming. This single innovation transformed human existence. No longer did people have to wander in search of food. They could cultivate it right where they lived. In Mesopotamia, around 10,000 BC, humans began cultivating wheat and barley. This region, often referred to as the cradle of civilization, saw the birth of agriculture. The Fertile Crescent provided the perfect conditions for these early farmers to experiment and eventually master the art of growing crops. This wasn't just about food, it was about creating stability. With a reliable food source, people could store surplus grain, ensuring they had enough to eat, even during tough times. This newfound security allowed them to think beyond mere survival. With a steady food supply, people could settle down, build homes, and eventually entire cities. Permanent settlements began to emerge, leading to the development of complex societies. These early communities laid the foundations for modern civilization. Jump over to Egypt, where the Nile River's predictable floods created fertile land perfect for agriculture. The annual inundation deposited nutrient-rich silt along the riverbanks, making the soil incredibly productive. The abundance of crops led to the rise of powerful pharaohs and monumental structures like the pyramids. These rulers harnessed the agricultural wealth to build vast empires and leave behind legacies that still awe us today. Meanwhile, in the Indus Valley, they weren't just farming, they were innovating. The people of this region developed advanced agricultural techniques and tools, allowing them to maximize their yields. Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro had advanced urban planning, with streets laid out in grid patterns and sophisticated drainage systems. These cities were marvels of engineering, showcasing the ingenuity and foresight of their inhabitants. And let's not forget ancient China. The early Chinese were pioneers in agriculture, developing techniques that would influence farming practices for centuries. The Yellow River's loess soil was a goldmine for early farmers, sparking the growth of dynasties that would shape Chinese culture for millennia. The fertile soil allowed for the cultivation of millet and other crops, supporting large populations and the rise of powerful states. From Mesopotamia's ziggurats to Egypt's pyramids, the Indus Valley's urban marvels to China's imperial beginnings, these early civilizations laid the groundwork for our modern world. Their achievements in agriculture, architecture, and governance set the stage for the development of complex societies. So next time you enjoy a meal or walk through a city, remember, it all started with a seed. The simple act of planting and harvesting crops transformed human history, leading to the rise of civilizations and the world we know today. The legacy of those early farmers lives on in every bite we take and every building we see.